Hello, this is Ivan of Necros here. We're here with another deck profile. What's our deck profile for today?
6 samurais.
Alright, what we got?
Specifically Quasar samurais because, you know, YOLO swag.
Quasar Samurais? Alright,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Alright, so the first card we have today is triple Kageki. And what he does is you normal him and you can special another 6 samurai. And the one I usually go for is Kagamusha, the tuner of the deck, unless you pull out all your synchros and stuff like that. Very important card.
Is he your only tuner in the deck?
Yeah. Why do you always bring that up? Every time you samurai, you always bring that up. But Kagamusha, like, legitimately, you only need Kagamusha. I mean, he's so versatile. He's so, like, he's searchable. He's special pretty much by anything in the deck. He's versatile. He's good enough. And then you can also use Elder to get to all the combos that you need. So
Do you have any issues running him at 3?
Elder, no, not really, no, not at all. Because you can just use his effect special summon him, and then you can normal him, go for Shien or Beast if you really want to go that route, and that's on your road to Quasar. So there's those guys, and then there's triple Kizan, so good. He's 21. I've actually OTK'd someone with the assistance of this card right here. And so good, so good. And I love the art. I want to get him in Super, though. Looks better. And then we have one Grandmaster, also a special. And if the card is destroyed, you can just add in Graveyard. Very, very important. Very good. And we have one Yachi, one Kamon. These guys on the same field are just amazing because he can pop one face down. He pops one face up. And you can just keep doing that. The only thing is, though, you can't attack with them. But what I'll do sometimes is I'll like normal them, I'll activate their effect, then I'll just synchro for Shien or something else, and we'll be set to go. One hand of 6 samurai. Her effect isn't once per turn, at least from what I'm seeing on the card, and it's just amazing. And then her attack is actually really solid, and she just combos well in the deck. We have one Zanshi. This is just to get rid of like big beat sticks and stuff like that, because samurais, from what I've noticed, have the problem with that. But that's one of your ways out of it. And we have a couple other ways. This is one of the other ways. Inishi. Just amazing. He's just amazing. You just banish these 6 samurai, return to hand, and it's also a quick play effect. So that's just amazing. He's one of my favorite 6 samurais. Second only to Shien, which is interesting. And then some other stuff we have. Shogun. Shogun is he's just amazing. He like only being able to activate one spell actually limits like a lot of decks. Like it can do some hurt on Monarchs, but you know, they have their ways around it, which is kind of.
How's your matchups against Pendulums with Great Shogun Shien?
Oh, it's amazing because them only being able to activate one scale just stops them, and it's just amazing. And the fact that you can just negate the scale. And then they're just like, oh well, then yeah, they just lose. And then Shien's Foot Soldier. So the reason why this is in the deck, I know it's kind of ridiculous. I know my more hardcore samurai players are like, you're fucking crazy, but you use him and Kagamusha to synchro for this, and you use its effect and levels and stuff like that, and then that's how you pull off Quasar. I'm gonna move into my spells now. I have Triple United. United's amazing. Just being able to draw, like, you know, Luis, the guy who's running the channel, he's actually used it before, and he's drawn 6 on me before. It is not fun. It is not fun to go.
So this is at 3, but Gateway's banned? I don't get it.
Gateway's a searcher.
I know.
Gateway's a searcher, that's why. This is just drawing, but you can only do max of 2 on this, whereas Gateway, there is literally no max on it. So that's why. And Gateway is more than once per turn. This is yeah, just United. We have Triple Dojo. This one's specials from deck. The counters on it, and that's just amazing. Like that way you can go for more. Like what I've done before is I've normal Kageki, special Kagamusha, Kizan from hand special, and then I'll go for a tuner, and you can actually lock someone with that because you can actually do. You can do Elder for special Elder with its effect, and then normal Kagamusha, special Kizan, send Dojo, lock him with the Beast Barkion. It's amazing. And then we have 3 Cunning the 6 Samurai. This is at 3. because you need to switch out monsters from time to time, so you can go for Quasar. That's what that's like. But I've actually ran it at 2, but 3 I decided to run it at 3 because I'm missing a Musakami. But you know, whatever, it works. We got 1 temple. This is one of our other ways to get around beat sticks. Is it just every time you normal it, you lower the attack, and then it's just good. It's good. And then we have double smoke sig. It just adds to the consistency of the deck, which is just amazing. And then we have 1 Rhoda. Thank you, Satellar Knights, for dropping Rhoda to 1.
You're welcome, my friend.
Whatever. We got 1 Soul Charge, and Soul Charge just makes this deck just stupidly awesome. Just love Soul Charge. And now we're gonna go into our traps. We have double-edged sword technique. There's 2 of them in there, because pretty much if like they destroy your field and you have a double-edged set, you can just activate during your turn. Pull out Kageki, Kagemusha, or whatever levels you need, and you can just synchro with that. And that's pretty good. And we run 1 return just in case you like what I'll do sometimes is I'll dump something in the graveyard, and when I realize, oh, I can go for Quasar, I'll just return the 1 piece that I'm missing or needing, and then bam. That's kind of why Soul Charge is also really good, because you can do the same thing. Double Musakani. Musakani just protects your stuff. It's just so good. And then the fact that it's a counter trap card is what makes it really relevant in here. I had 3 in here, but I lost the 1. But cutting in here at 3 is actually working pretty fine for now. And to finish out the main deck, we have Compulse. Compulse is really good in here. I like Compulse. Now we're going to move on to the extra deck. We have Photon Pulse Dragon. This is the tuner synchro that we use for Quasar. It works. It's usable. We have Cataster because, like I said, beat sticks are a problem. Cataster is one of our ways around it. Very useful. Very fun card. You can, like, against like solid light decks, you can just ram through the entire deck, and it's just funny. Just funny. We have double Shien. I know Shien's a 3, but Shien at 2 is actually doing fine for me. If you really want to, you could switch out Cataster for a 3rd Shien. Beat 1 Naturia Beast, which is actually supposed to go with Barkion, because you can just lock someone from spells and traps, and then they're just like, oh, I can't activate spells and traps now. And then the fact that if you have Temple on board, they can't really attack over shit. So 1 Goyo Guardian, because Goyo Guardian's fun. 1 Black Rose, just in case the shit hits the fan. Colossal Fighter, gets rid of big beat sticks, you can just pow and get a lot of attack. Red Dragon Archfiend, because Red Dragon Archfiend, I just like the card. Stardust to protect your stuff. Stardust is actually really good in here. Its attack is solid. I wish it was 28, but 25 is good, and then it protects your like Shens and stuff. Along with the Musakanis, it's really good. Thought Roller Archfiend. It's just kind of a beat stick in here, and its negation effect is pretty good. Mistworm. I can't afford Trishula, but Mistworm is good. I like Mistworm because it targets stuff on field, where like if you need more field removal, whereas Trish is just 1 engrave, hand, and field. So that's kind of my reasons for having Mistworm and not really wanting to get Trish. Shooting Star Dragon, because when Quasar is destroyed, it summons this. This is pretty much a 2nd Quasar, and of course Quasar. So that's the extra. I'm gonna move on to the side deck now. And the side deck is just kind of stuff that I want to have in here. It's kind of just like more of a toolbox, I guess, to add 6 Samurai. It's not really siding for like turns and stuff. We have Mizo and Shanai. These 2 combo really good together, and you should make rank 3 plays with them instead of activating their effects. But you know, there's Iru just in case. Like the reason why this was in here is at my school we had a Ghost Trick player, and being able to ram into it with Iru is pretty good. 1 Anishi Shin's Chancellor, because destroying stuff is good. Karibo and Majestic Dragon are kind of in here just to get to the Majestic Synchros, because I like to synchro for big stuff. There's 1 Armides, because it's Armides. I mean,
Why don't you main it?
because I don't know. I haven't found a need for it yet. I mean, it's in there just in case I do need it, but you know, all the stuff that I have, like generally having the Shin to negate stuff is you know, better than it being unaffected. So that's why I have it. And then we have the Majestics. Like I said, we have Red and Star. These two are both really good cards. That's kind of why they're in here. And they're also kind of weird to synchro for, so that's why they're kind of more on the side. Red Nova, I could probably main this and pull off. Like, I was testing against my little brother, and I was able to get Red Nova and Quasar out, and he kind of just quit after that. Shadow, the reason why this isn't in the extras because it's kind of pointless when you summon it sometimes. But the whole point it's in here is to get Kageki up to 35, which is actually really funny to ram somebody that's normal attack is 200. But, you know, we have another temple just in case we need the other temple. And Backs to the Wall. Backs to the Wall is situational, but it's still a good card, don't get me wrong. I just haven't used it in a while. Soul Charge, in my opinion, is just a bit better. And that's my 6 Samurai deck profile.
Thanks, man.
I can't forget to mention our special guest, Tempest.
Next week will probably be Blaster or Tidal. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you leave a like and subscribe.